So when Sam Altman was in India, he fielded a bunch of questions around ChatGPT and generative AI per se. When these large language models take as much computational power as they require, an Indian entrepreneur who has lesser access to capital compared to a Western one, how does an Indian entrepreneur compete with the West in this domain without the same kind of access?
That's a very good question. So if you're an entrepreneur who's trying to build foundational models from the very ground up, like Google does or Microsoft with OpenAI does, and they have 4 or 5 others, you have to raise, $2-3 billion. Now, maybe some government will decide because you're domestic, they'll help you do that or provide some of that. But there should either be like 0, 1, or 2 cases where an Indian company goes after that very base level and hopefully focuses on some specific Indian applications of that. Most of the opportunity is at the level above, where you're saying, okay, let's take this and help architects, or let's take this and help this group of farmers, or, the Indian legal system is very different. Believe me, what legal things are done for the US won't apply here. But, just imagine if you could make everybody in the legal system 4 times more productive. That changes justice, because right now the backlog is kind of nightmarish. And here, comes a potential solution. So I'd say there's 1,000 opportunities where you either pick or just use one of those base level models, but you're doing the extra data value-added user interface to go after a particular application. That, I think, is where we'll see the most activity.